Hello beautiful people. This is your weekly reading for July 15th through 21st. I hope you're doing amazing. So there's not really much going on in the way of astrology this week. The one thing that has been constant throughout the whole month is the retrogrades. We have Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, Chiron, and the North Node. Just a brief rundown. Neptune is this is what I'm feeling from each of these, or what's happening with each of these this week. So Neptune is about your desires and what it is that you want. You're setting your personal limits, what it is that you can and cannot deal with. Saturn is getting rid of old habits and old people, which you've already done, and now you're just in that restructuring phase. Pluto is about things coming back into your being, people, situations, to figure out like to ultimately get rid of things. So things that you haven't quite cycled out, or open chapters, I would say, are going to come back to be revisited. North Node talks about your life direction. So there are going to be lots of surprises, especially from last week. I feel like you're shifting through these things, okay? And you're coming into your life plan and how things are going to play out from here on. So you have Chiron in retrograde, and Chiron deals with old issues, maybe childhood issues, issues about your personality that you never truly faced. You're truly facing them, okay? Probably this whole month, but this week is it's intertwined a little in this week, not as much I feel as in other weeks. Also, you have the sun in Cancer, so this is a time where your emotions are running deep, you're sensitive. Any moon energy, which there isn't any this week, is amplified. So you are taking a lot of risks when it comes to your emotion, or you're not because you're so sensitive due to Cancer being in the sun, okay? So like I said, I do see someone coming back, or you're dealing with someone coming back into your life this week. So this is a time to deal with any open chapters that haven't quite been closed yet. Yeah, this is a week that is going to have a lot of confusion in it as well, and you're trying to figure out what direction you truly want to go in and what direction is going to last you through, you know, especially with the North Node here. You're like, these are life decisions that I want to make for myself. And there is going to be a little bit confusion until it comes back around and gets resolved, because I feel like it will. It just needs time to come back around. So 7, 13, 17, 7 and 1 is 8. 8 is abundance. So it's just about getting through whatever you got to get through, and then there will be abundance this week. So you're setting yourself up for growth, for power, for prosperity, as they say. Okay, so here's your weekly reading. Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is your weekly reading for July the 15th through the 21st, and we're going to start with the fire. So Aries, Spirit, what do you have for Aries for July 15th through 21st? What would you like for them to know, to pay attention to, or be aware of? So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance, 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 3 of Cups. So let me adjust here. Let's see how I want to do this. I'm going to be moving stuff, guys. I'm sorry. You're my first reading, so I gotta get everything the way I want it. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Okay. So Aries, let's see. On the bottom of the deck, I see you taking more control, okay? You are finding your direction. And it's very interesting because it feels like maybe you had not known your direction or you weren't sure, but now you're getting more grip on what it is that you want or the type of direction that you want to go in. And you definitely want to start something new. This could be a job or a relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I see you seeing something that is steady with them or something secure, and you're moving towards that. And that's the overall energy. So like I said before, I see you being unclear or a little bit confused about an end, about how something ended or how, or if it ended. Okay, I see that you're getting over yourself and trying again. Like trying to figure out why you went into two different directions or what exactly happened, okay? So I feel like you're being your charming, kind self and just trying to, like, you know, wiggle yourself back in there to see what's happening. And I see that this person may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You're going to find out that they are dealing with them or attracted to them or something of that nature. There may be a feeling of a third party situation in here, okay? But because both of you are going in two different directions, you haven't really noticed that they have had their eye on someone else or that something else is happening. But I feel like really you just want to move on and you want to see what it is that you may have left in the past. If there's anything to actually work on. You just want to make sure that you're in control of your future this week, okay? Yeah, so in the past there wasn't a lot of communication with this person, and now I see you really trying to pull out of them what it is that you want to know. Alright, I don't think that they're going to give it to you. I think that you're going to have to bring it up. You're going to have to be the one to talk about it, to discuss it, to see how the other feels about it. And it's going to take patience, okay? You can't just outright ask the question. And I feel like you're going to get an answer that fulfills you, okay? You're going to feel fulfilled by the answers and by what it is that you're trying to achieve this week. So let's see what your oracle card is for this week, Aries. Tenderness, okay? So remember to be kind, remember to be patient, because temperance is there. So, you know, you're using this as an opportunity to balance yourself. So be nice to this person. A little kindness goes a long way, is what I'm hearing, okay? All right. So next we have Earth. I'm sorry. No, we don't. This is Leo. This is Leo for the week of July 15th through the 21st. So Spirit, what do we have for Leo for July 15th through the 21st? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of this week? You have the Chariot in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Justice. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, Leo. like you're thinking about the past, okay? Someone may be coming into you, but I feel like this is more of clinging to something that isn't good for you, especially with the Four of Pentacles here. So that means that it's being overdone, okay? Or you may even be trying to save yourself from something happening that has happened in your past, okay? I see that you're in a situation where there isn't any direction, or you may not be moving forward. You may be dealing with a Cancer, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But you're starting to actually not even care about it. Right? I feel like you're getting more in control of yourself. Okay? This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Someone that seems very knowing, all-knowing, like they know everything. And that's what's stopping the relationship or situation from moving forward. But you're ready to stop worrying about things, because you're like, if the foundations are not doing what they need to do right now, then I need to find a way to move on, or a way to be happy. Okay? So it looks like you may be focusing more on work. Okay? Or this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is focusing more on work or being very superficial. Okay? And it seems like to me that you're starting to let this go. And you feel like that would be a way to balance the scales, or the best way to handle the situation. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups. There may also be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that you want to hear something from and you won't hear something from. But you're starting to get out of your head regardless of who it is that you're dealing with, and seeing this week that things are just not moving forward, and you have to be more in control of yourself because the foundations are not being built. It's like you're starting to see, you're starting to emerge from this mess, okay? And take more, there it is, and take more control of your life and your possibilities. So you're working on not clinging to the past, for sure. That's what this week is about. Not getting what you deserve by clinging on to something. Silence. I see you being very quiet about what's happening, because you're analyzing and you're seeing, you're finally working things out. I'm feeling with this card though, in the past you have been more active when it comes to your relationships, because you were trying to make it work or trying to see what was happening. But now you're being more quiet to see how the other person or other people involved are going to act moving forward. And you're starting to see things like where there should be balance, there isn't, or where you thought you had built foundations and you hadn't, or things like that. And you're starting to slowly move yourself out of that to create balance from not being in situations that aren't being worked on. Okay? Last but not least, we have Sagittarius. Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius for the week of July 15th through 21st? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords. So you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I mean, that's pretty obvious if you are. Okay, and this person may be very demanding or needing a lot from you, and it's leaving you worried, because I feel like you're trying your hardest, or you're trying to understand, but they are not being as understanding as you are being. Okay, definitely there could be something that you want to communicate that you're not communicating out to your partner, or to the world, or to whatever that you're dealing with. So I see that you are trying to work through something, or you're trying to work something out. That's what it feels like to me, okay? But you're not getting that communication back that you should be getting in order to work something out, right? You've made a decision to really stay in something, okay? You really want to stay. This could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see that there's conflict where there is conversation or lack of conversation. There is conflict. You have made a decision, but I feel like it's not being received in the way that it should. You're not seeing eye to eye this week, okay? Even though you're trying to get them to see. It could be something about commitment, because they're not ready to commit, or they're not ready to go down that path with you or anyone in that manner. So you have the Emperor in reverse and the Sun card. The Emperor in reverse means that I feel like you want to feel on top. You want to feel like you're in control. You want to feel like you're guiding things the way that they should be, but you're not being received the right way, okay? You're trying to be influential, and you're trying to show that there's something better, or something that you could have, but I feel like the other person isn't seeing, the other person isn't paying attention. And you're gonna end this week fighting for what it is that you believe in, and trying to get them to understand, okay? Or they could be trying to get you to understand. This could go vice versa, because it's just energies. So let's see what your oracle card will be for this week. Sagittarius, trust. You have to trust in your own feelings and your own beliefs, okay? Don't get all whiny and cry yourself a river, which I don't think that you're gonna do, but that's just a reminder not to do that, because that's what I heard, okay? I just say what I heard. Don't tell me that you don't cry, okay? We all cry. So it's just about you having trust, and it's just about you feeling like what it is that you want is important to you, so you're pushing forward, okay? It's not about really having, it's about having trust in your partner as well, because you really want to be influential to them, okay? But you shouldn't let it worry you. I don't like to see the Nine of Swords, because that talks about worry and confusion, okay? So that is your reading for the week. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do this for you. Just look in the description box below, and you'll find me there. I love you so much. I'll see you next week. Love and light. Bye-bye.